Alright, well, welcome to the campfire. We get the stream episode thing. The run that I was doing for streaming. There we go, that's what I should phrase it as. Hey zombie. Just getting the game loaded up and then I'll switch over to that view instead of the campfire. Nobody wants to stare at a black screen. There we are. Now, get 2 buttons, or 3. There we go. Where were we? I haven't done this stream or this run in a week. Ah, there's zombies nearby. Should open up the map, figure out where I'm at. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking for tools. Because of course I was looking for tools. Did I find anything useful, or do I need to go back for supplies? Probably need to go. Well, we did find a few things. And the truck's loaded up all full. Hey, Reclusive. What's my mic volume? Mic volume set as high as it goes. That better? There we go. Let's get... I'm gonna get us running back towards home. That's why I was searching for tools and stuff. Yeah, live streams, I've never had a good experience with these microphones. But at the moment, buying a better microphone is not in my budget. And then when I go to record, if I have these settings on, it peaks the mic. I don't know what the difference is there, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. I think it's this road I need to take to get back. Well, unfortunately, I am a quiet person. One of the reasons I decided to start streaming is because I don't talk a lot at home. And my boss complains constantly that I'm quiet. It's like, well, if I practice talking more. Either way. Plus, it just seems like the thing to do. Every gaming channel does live streaming, why not? And I have fun doing this. Oh, well, that's right. This road was getting pretty rough too, coming. Whew. There we go. It's not as bad as it could be. Oh, that's right. There's a big horde down at the crossroads. Yeah, either way. May have to deal with them while we're down here. There we go. Got around them. Oops. Did not want to hit anything, but oh well. At some point we're probably going to have to walk back this way and clear some out. So those ones are for sure going to make it down this way. Alright. We came back with another box. Another 2 boxes. just get these so we can unload the truck more. And then probably start the fire up so we can make some water. Because we are low on that. So what do we have in here? Yeah, where's our buckets? There we are. Can make a couple buckets of water. How much fuel? We got no fuel. We can fix that. There are 2 logs. Then place in light. What do we got for lighting? Let's use the sheet rope. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm not gonna say no to that part. Start getting unloaded. We've got 3 going. The 2 that are for the weekly episodes, and then this one. And there's like probably 5 or 6 that I've thought about returning to because they're from previous updates, but I never end up doing it. I think it was Mr. Atomic Duck that said it best. I have, I start runs, I get to a certain point, and then it's like, I am bored and I want to start a new one. I will go back to that one that I just, I've been running, and I never do. And that's kind of the Project Zomboid experience. As sad as that actually might be now that I say it out loud. Let's see. We're almost emptied out of the truck. Yeah, we got a little too much of everything else, but I think what I was actually I was looking for tools, I know that much. I think one thing I was for certain looking for was food and books. Didn't really find too many books though. Alright. Did find plenty of hatchets though. Alright, we got water. Pretty much guaranteed, yep. So we'll put these down on the ground. I'm gonna grab the other buckets out. Okay. Might as well get the buckets just going. So for now, having some water sorted would be our better bet. That way we don't have to light the fire constantly. At least not yet. Let's eat about half of that because that should fill. There we go. I should have eaten this. So that's going to go bad pretty quick. Alright. So next, we'll basically just be running around trying to find ways to get started. Oh, come on. Yeah, I routinely clean up. I had saves from all the way back in like 2016. My save folder was getting a little bloated. Let's look at... Okay, I can do it this way. Liquid options, transfer, switch. Let's just get some of this water back over to us. Alright. Are we still in the clear? Yes. Don't have anything crawling up on us. Let's put out the campfire. We'll start getting... Oh, I let that go way too late. Digital watch, what do I have the alarm set for? 750? Let's do 8. That button. I'm gonna move my water. That way I can see my keyboard better. Yeah, for a while there, backing up your saves was kind of just what you had to do. I mean, now with Unstable 42 going, it's almost... I should start doing that again. Backing up my saves before I load the update, just in case things like what happened with Whitney and Emilio happen. Whitney's run was that was a manageable break. You know, there's a few tiles missing on the map, but nothing drastic. Emilio, the zombies disappeared in some locations and reappeared in others. And I don't know if that was a problem with settings or what was going on, but loot tables disappeared. Or not loot tables, but loot from buildings just was not appearing. And I'm like, I'm going to have to sit this out. Go and reassess how we're doing this. Now, I'm going to pop up my browser quick because I want to look at the interactive map. Because I kind of know where we're at. I don't remember all of it. Where are we? We started over... Okay, yeah, we started over near Riverside. Oh, there's actually a fair amount of stuff to loot through. If we just go down the other side of the road. Well, I'm going to go down the other side of the road then. I didn't realize we were that... I knew we were close to like the country club and community center or community area because of this, but what I didn't realize is that there's buildings right up here that we should start seeing through the trees. Right there. Nice big houses. And we're in good condition. It's only 3. Come on, get over. Let's carefully... should have switched to the baseball bat. He should stay down. There we go. There was a third one. I know there was a third one. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I need to figure out how to get the chat to come up on my screen so I don't have to keep looking over. All right. Come on. Well, this is a few more than I thought it would be. But spears are great for lineups. And the spear broke. Well, that works. We have a baseball bat. And equip. Come on. There we go. This is why I always carry a second weapon on me. I know it might take a little bit of weight off of what I can carry, but 2 weapons. It's an essential. Alright. Well, where the heck did you come from over there? Well, we're not dealing with you at the moment. Because you can't even get to me. And we got all these to deal with. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I know you're down over there. Okay. I think we've eliminated just enough zombies to call the entire neighborhood cleared. Not really. Alright, 1 second. Ran into a few crashes where zombies were suddenly in the home. Yeah. That happens. It is especially around updates, because they'll change how something works or how something loads, and it just gets weird. Alright. We're gonna see if we can let this zombie out. Because I don't want to have to deal with them after the fact. And then we're gonna try and take a rest. You got a Santa hat on, it looks like, but I can't figure out... Huh. Alright. This is going to be rough. This place might have some good loot because there's so many zombies. Come on. I was hoping that would take them down, but... Alright, nothing behind us still. We're good. Don't hug me. 6 feet. Social distancing. Stay away from me. Okay, yeah, we're getting more exhausted. This is going to be difficult. Alright. If we can back up and take a seat, that might be better. Of course, there had to be a meta event right there. Okay. Let's get... Looks like it's pulling them down. So I'm gonna hide here. That was a fair few zombies. More than I was expecting. But yeah, we're gonna rest and try to keep ourselves from getting eaten here. I mean, it could be worse. But end of the day, we'll... Alright. I mean, that's not entirely gone, but we're at least more capable at the moment. Each hit isn't doing 1 damage. Come on, fall over. Thank you. Alright, nothing good. I want your digital watch. Alright. That meta event seems to have dragged a few people somewhere. Looks like they're moving that door. Okay, do I have gloves on? I do have gloves. So remove broken glass. Thank you. So getting through that window is not a bad idea now. There they are. Just want to make sure I'm not doing something too bad there. Sounds like one zombie. Yep. There. Got her down. Lighter. I'll take the lighter. Now they're attacking from the outside. Well, that door's not going anywhere for a while, so I'm not worried about it. Tire iron, that can be a useful secondary weapon. Let's chuck the broken stick out. Box of corned beef. It's going to be heavy, but that's a lot of food to take with us. Alright. Come on, fall over. There we go. Come on. There. Takes a little bit when you're exhausted. Let's go lock ourselves into this room back here, where we're relatively secure. And take that, grab the tarp, steel bar. Those are useful, especially if we have to make our own hatchets. Let's just take a rest here, get some of that food out of our backpack. Don't pack. Sit on ground. Open one of these. Okay, we're not as bad off. Good on food. Let's try to get this out of breath out of the way. Come on, there we go. We're still in pain, but we're not. We're as good as we're gonna get for the moment. Let's get this zombie so that they're not surprising us later. Zombie surprises are never fun surprises. There we go. That's the helicopter. Shit. Okay. Well, things just went from not great to worse. Let's go upstairs. And there, okay, nothing here, nothing here. Ooh, well, yeah, let's wear that jacket. Fanny pack, what's in it? Bottle opener, do we already have one of those? No. So let's throw that on the ground. This in our fanny pack. Let's take that bottle opener. I already have a pencil. As long as we stay more interior, we should be alright. Helicopter shouldn't really see us. There's a gun case. We're going to take that with us. So it's got a shotty and some ammunition. Whole box. Alright. It's a good lighter in this one. We're going to take... Oh, come on. Give me that lighter. There we go. Eat these sunflower seeds too. Keyring, lighter. Come on. Oh, that gun case is pretty much filling our backpack. That's why. All right. Sewing kit. Let's grab that. I think we're kind of as full as we're getting if we want to get back over that fence. Hoping that that helicopter buzzes off real quick. Ooh, metal baseball bat. Yes, please. Let's just dismantle this while we're waiting. Doesn't sound like we have a whole lot to worry about at the moment. I've noticed the helicopter doesn't draw from nearly as far away, which is beneficial to us. Now, there's a lot of good houses to go kind of clean out in the over here. Find some useful things laying around. Something's bashing on that garage door again. All right. We have the back door to escape through if we have to. Yeah, they're bashing on that back door. That's fine. Alright, so means of escape. We just gotta get over that fence. Looked like there was zombies back here. Well, there's only the one. So if we can get out here and over the fence, we can get to the car and just drive off. Come on, come on. No, make it. Make it. Oh, come on. I know you can do this. Shoot. Alright, so maybe you can't make it. This is bad. Okay. Let's just get back inside. They broke down that garage door. I'm actually mildly impressed by that. Let's get upstairs. Kind of lock ourselves in a room. I mean, I know they saw us come in here, so. Yeah, that's not any good for us either. Oh, this is getting worse by the minute. Alright, somebody broke a window. Yeah, they broke that window. They're coming up through that one. Yep, I'm aware. Whew, this could get bad. We're not going over the fence, so let's just keep walking. If we walk at a brisk pace, you know, normal walking pace, we should be faster than the zombies. Just gotta get out of this neighborhood back to the car. This helicopter is really screwing things up for me. We can drop that to kind of speed us up a little bit, lighten us up. Yep. Lighten the load so that we're faster than the zombies still. Drop the gun case. Or don't. Come on, move, move, move. There we go. And drop the gun case. Drop the metal bat. Load is lightened. We're now faster. Come on. Come on. This got really risky. Oh, I knew I should have brought the truck all the way around. We're good. We're good. As long as you keep moving, you are faster than the zombies. See, you can tell in the back we're kind of getting away from them. So as long as we don't come up against any in the front, we should be alright. This is just going to be a long day for our character. That helicopter is a pain in the ass. That's all I got for that. So let's see. Yep, we're starting to lose them even. Which is a good thing. Just risky right at the front. And yeah. Sounds like a good time, hey. Zombie, I mean, sometimes losing everything in the game is actually just another part of the character story. Like, on the Tamara metalworking save, I had to escape the starter safe home. But that just gave me more things to do to try and recover that save. This is gonna get, yeah, see, now we're coming up in front of zombies. It's gonna be more difficult. Yeah, yeah. Because now I've got to try and outmaneuver. Shit. Alright, alright. Yeah, because now they go to try to attack and they miss. This could be bad. Yeah. Well, you're not going to catch me. You're just going to get slowly further back. The problem is when I have to turn, they get closer again, but when they go to attack, they miss. And because of this helicopter, we might lose what we had stored up. Depends on how things move. I mean, if we can get back to the car, we might make it. That's the hard part, though, is getting to the car. And don't want to get too close to any trees. Come on. I just need a straight line where I can walk. Start to lose these guys. Yep. Come on. Screw off. Whew. Alright, don't get too close. Don't get too close. This is getting bad. We're almost back to the road, though. Where I can start a straight line. Shoot. There we are. We're back at the road. And straight line. And you notice we start to lose them. You also walk faster on road. Which is awesome. Very helpful for this case. My heart rate's starting to go up. That's for sure. Don't know why. I mean, it's a fictional character. And it's a fictional game. When it starts to get to be close calls like that, yeah, there's a slight adrenaline rush. Oh, do one of those have keys? Is it worth risking? Or is it too risky at the moment? Oh no, we're starting to lose them. Let's take a look at what's up here first. One. Okay, there's a couple zombies right there. Alright, we're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to lose these two at minimum. Get back onto the road so I walk faster than them again. Okay. Well, we made it. So far. Now that... This could easily get worse again. I shouldn't speak too soon. We lost those guys, so there's that. Did have to drop like half the loot I'd already picked up, but we can come back for it. Yeah, there are some runs I've started where it is basically just I have to fight for every inch I get. You know, every inch of ground. Let's do the walk to why do I do that to myself? I hate saying that. But let's get back and do the slow road home. I'm going to speed this up because that's better for my sanity. Probably better for viewing, too. Our character's going to get strong after today. Jeez. And I know there'd be some people, I've seen them comment on my videos before about, oh, you had the shotgun, why didn't you pull it out? I'm like, because there's only one box. You saw how many zombies there were. I'd be dealing with all of them after I ran out of ammunition. Especially with the new firing mechanics, a shotgun does not take out a whole group anymore. It takes out one. So while you get a box of ammo, it's 50 rounds. That's 50 zombies. And that's assuming you hit every shot. And there were easily 100 there. But even if there was 51, once I was out of ammo, that was it. Alright, stop doing that, because this would become a problem. Can I run yet? No, still too tired. Okay. Well, we'll get in the van, ideally. Shoot! No, we won't. Okay. Try to loop these guys around. Because they're all chasing me, so loop them around, get back in the van. And if we die this time, well, I did have an idea for a new run. Been talking about it in a couple of the videos lately. Come on. Come on. There we go. And we're off. Well, this run's not dead yet. Not yet. Okay. Well, they're just going to keep following, so I need to get further away from here before I try to sleep. That zombie's just... yeah. That zombie's not going to help me any. How far am I from the entrance to that gated community? Well, that is a ways. Ideally, he'd forget about me. I forgot about that thing beeping. This truck was not the best one I could have picked up. Okay, I don't see any zombies in the front distance, so we left them behind. Pressed up against the fence, so they can't attack us directly anyways. Let's just go to sleep. So we need to rest. Try to recover our base after we wake up. Well, they didn't get us in our sleep, so we got that going for us. Oops, don't do that. There we go. Okay, well, we didn't, that's not ideal. We need all of our strength back. Okay. Things were not ideal, but it's not like we ran into an impossible situation at this point. We got a lot further away from them than I thought we did. Yeah, we went a fair ways. Okay. Alright, time to clean up the neighborhood again. Come here. Come on. It's one down. Three down. Just to be sure, there we go. Jeans, jackets, yada yada. Nothing useful. And let's go clear out what else got dragged in over here. Alright, that's a fair bit more than I was remembering, but we also had our vision lowered. But we can also take care of this. This itself is not impossible. Come on. There. Come on. One more. Well, three more. I see the other one over there. We're already getting muscle strain. I love and hate the muscle strain mechanic. I love it because it makes you have to think more strategically about what you're getting into. I hate it because it does cause its own problems. And it does seem to be a little inconsistent on when it procs. Not to the point where I can point at it and be like, yep, that's totally inconsistent, it's bad. But enough that I'm like, it seemed rather quick. Alright, get around. Yeah, to go back in there, we'd have to deal with a lot more. Alright. Well, that was almost a wasted run. Oh, where did you guys come from? Get out of my house. Come on. Over here. Follow the leader. I mean, they must have moved with the helicopter? I don't know. Still annoying. Yeah, it's inconvenient. There we go. It's not the worst thing that they've added to the game. It's not the best, but yeah. It's usually at a point where it's hard to plan for it. Oh, Jesus. So many zombies. Okay. This is not the worst, but it's not ideal either. Alright, we got one box of nails. Minimum. We do have a box of nails. We have a box of shotgun shells. We do have a shotgun. That is a lot of zombies to deal with over there. But I also know that if I pull out the shotgun, that means I'm going to be dealing with them. Every single one of them. Huh. Plans, and not a single one coming to mind. Is our our baseball bat's getting worse? Okay. Well, fix. Oh, come on. There we go. Fix with duct tape. Let's try to repair this before going in. There we go. All right. Now it's time to clean up the neighborhood a little bit. And then start getting working. Come on. Come at me. I'm going to say screw it to trying to do welding or metalworking for the house at the moment here. We need to get a structure going so that we can not sleep in the car. All right. Yeah, that helicopter brought in more than I was expecting. More than I was hoping it would. I love it that I'm still technically sneaking. There it goes. There. It's only a few more, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There. It's a few, and there's still 4 more. Or 5. Oh, they're just coming up. Okay. Not ideal. Okay. Come on. Come. Die. Die. You all want to die. There we go. Back up. Back up. There we go. Just try to take out 1 or 2 here and there. Starting to get exhausted. Ugh. There. Get 1 out of our way. Thin out the herd where we can. Come on. Even better where I'm hitting 2 or 3 of them at the same time. Alright, last 2, it looks like. Fall over, please. Come on. There we go. Sometimes I forget to do the fall over push. Whew. This was bad. Not as bad as yesterday, but in game. That got bad. Alright. New plan. I'm going to rest. Then I'm going to start making a structure out of wood. We can do masonry as we get there, if we get there. But I'm going to focus on wood to get a initial structure up and running. With that, I need to stop recording. I don't plan to edit this into a video. This is just live stream. I am going to pause and go take a bathroom break quick. Okay, I'm back. Nerves are a little, back to normal too. I don't know why, but that always gives me the little shakes. Doing big fights like that. Let's move the van a little closer. I'm not going to move the bodies yet, but let's get the ones that are going to be in our way out of the way. At least, no, we can build down over here. Crud, there are more zombies over... There's a lot more zombies over there. Alright. Plan B. Instead of starting build, we're gonna go sit in the truck. Attach this to back. This went sideways real quick. Get away from the smell. Alright. Plan B, C, or D it is. There's our shotgun. So if we really hit, oh crap. There we go. Let's just read a book and allow ourselves to rest. Get rid of the muscle strain and we'll head back in. Kind of miss debug mode for that reason. I can see how long it's going to take. Only good thing out of debug mode in my mind. Can't let myself cheat. There we go. Downside to reading a book in the truck. Really difficult to make your character stop reading it. Alright. We're tired, so that's going to make this more complicated, but... Let's sneak up and repair our weapon. Can reinforce. Let's make that. There we go. Attached belt left. That way we're not wasting a hammer for it. Fix. Can I fix? I do not have the stuff to fix this weapon. Okay. Well, let's dive right back in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. God, this is just getting full. Can I get your attention? Anybody's attention? Come on. There. Alright. I mean, if they just stay over here, it's not a problem, but... Oh, this is another small horde. There we go. It doesn't help that we're tired. Well, this is all the zombies that were over in that road. This is the group that I talked about going and finishing off. Well, I guess I ended up holding true to that. Shotgun shell. Come on. I mean, one at a time actually is not a bad day for this. Come on. Alright. No, you don't. No, you do not. There. Okay. Come on. Couple more. Let's get a couple more of you lured out this way. I understand that. I mean, I've watched Mr. Atomic Duck. I've watched Badger. And I've, you know, I understand why they're so entertaining for a lot of people and myself, don't get me wrong, is that they will throw themselves into what they know is a stupid situation just to see how it goes. And that is entertaining. I don't like doing that. But comparison is the thief of joy, I think. And the only reason I bring it up is that, like several people have commented to me in the past, and I agree, is that, and it's one of the reasons I started doing Project Zomboid, is there is a significant lack of people who play and make videos about playing cautiously and trying to do this, you know, as if you don't have a death wish. Oh, this is getting... That brought in a few more than I thought it would. Alright. Well, tactical retreats are necessary sometimes. Alright. Stop sneaking. Get back over here. Let them hop over the border at me. Here we go. So this... I'm not good at this tactic because of that. But I thought I would try it. Come on. At least I know on the bridge I'm clear behind me. For the most part. There we go. Alright. Tactical retreat maneuver is literally just keep backing up. Oh shit, there we go. And just keep going. Come on. Well, that's one down. Get to the car. I've got the last weapon I want to use, but this might be our only chance. To clear this finally out. Can always go and find another one. Alright. Line up. There. No, you don't keep crawling. I don't like doing that. I don't like damaging our vehicle for getting rid of zombies. It's basically shooting yourself in the foot to save the toes, so to speak. In this case, I think we were saving our shins. And another meta event. Alright. The game is just trying to kill this character for me. Or save us? Because that meta event is dragging them off that way. Alright, first time I've had a meta event actually work in my favor. We got that massive horde gone. So for now, the last dregs of it are moving off into the woods on the other side of the road. I'm going to get us started on building a base. That hatchet's near broke, so let's grab one of these. Grab the bad one. Might as well finish it out. Where's our box of nails? It's in the bottom box. Right. So we'll grab that. We'll make the flooring. We'll at least get the floor of the hut started. We do need to get some water. Bucket of water, one tainted. They're all tainted again. Damn it. Oh, it must have rained. Alright. What do we have for the lightables? Light. Well, we can use this ID card for Salvador. Okay, ID card, yep. Most ID cards are plastic and don't burn well, but whatever. Alright. That's another reason, is every time we do water, it might do that, where it gets retainted. Target, grab the bottle, transfer. There we go. And we'll keep the fire lit for now, because we might cook food on it later. Let's saw up some logs and get things started on it. There we go. This will give us a decent flooring. Build floor. Yeah, as you were saying there, Haber, definitely started proccing as soon as we had surprise zombies. A lot of surprise zombies. Let's do a 4x4 room. That'll be our first room that we set up. Alright. Gotta get more tree. Things could have gone worse. They could have gone a lot better for us, but they could have gone a lot worse. And that's where playing cautiously helps, is that you can take your time moving away from zombies and taking them down. You don't have to try to rush through it. Let's get there. Alright. Floor. Should probably zoom out just in case. So we got our 4x4 floor going. And then we'll have to do the walls. Here's the other thing. So if I want to do, what do I have for skills? I do not have a lot. Welding. I cannot do the walls for welding. Masonry. Can't do masonry either. Oh, she's moving up slowly. And they've been drawn in. Yeah, people are just coming up. Crawling out of the woodwork. Right, let's go rest while I kind of figure out what to do next. Do the stone wall relatively easily. It's just getting to masonry level 2. To get to masonry level 2, we have to do tile floors or building stone cabinets. Not the worst things to have to do, but Could be better. Could be more in our favor. Alright. Yeah, that zombie's just coming straight across the road towards us. Well, that'll get us closer to maintenance level 1. Which then frees us up for a lot more things. Brick walls aren't the worst either. We're limited on clay, so our clay would definitely go into buckets of clay cement. Carving 3 will be needed to get there as well. Alright, we need to rest more than anything at this point. So we're gonna move off and go hide like we did the last time. It's not the greatest option, but it is our option, so to speak. Let's get over here. Kind of push ourselves against the fence. And then we'll move over to the other seat. If it'll let us. Won't let us. Okay. Is that because I've got... It's because I've got a bunch of things over here. Let's move all that over. Now will it let me move? No, it's because you're right there. Well. Not safe enough. I mean, they can't get me. Not safe to sleep here. Alright. Oh, we'll move. Alright. Let's get on the move again. We're on the road again. Well, that's not going to be safe. If it didn't like one zombie on the other side of a fence that can't be climbed by zombies, it's not going to like that. Take you down. We're already destroying this truck, so why not? Alright. Let's get moved over again. Kind of take a look around us. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright. Come here, you. Taking you out. With a baseball bat. Come on. There we go. Alright. Anything else? Anybody else want some? It's too late for this. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, we got to sleep before the zombie decided or could make it unsafe to sleep. I mean, I know there's going to be a zombie on the other side of that fence staring me in the eyes, but... Yep, right there. He was looking at me. Whispering sweet nothings while I slept. So romantic. Yes, I made myself laugh with that joke. They came all the way over there. Alright. Let's get back to our house, or future house. This has been a terrible run for trying to build. Yeah. Alright. Come at me, bro. Come on. There we go. You get down. Alright. I need to grab our tools again. Which... nails, plank... Grab the hatchets. What is in our backpack that's causing us to... Oh yeah, I had spare weapons back there. Ooh, actually, yeah, I should attach this to my back. Put the baseball bat down. Or away for the moment, till we can repair it. Put that watch away. Put this hatchet away. Oh, come on, really? More of you? This is getting rough. Come on, fall over. Alright, she's already down. Alright. You got a digital watch on you and a leather coat. I'm taking both of those. Can't have them anymore. Not that you need them. Alright. So, I need to see. We're gonna do masonry for some of the walls. I will need to make a... I need a new plan. So this one's going to shit real fast. Alright. Keep the ball peen hammer. Move these things into the seats. Alright. New ideas. New plans. These things away. We need to go get food anyways. Might as well see if we can find some books. Alright. New plan. I'm gonna look up on the map real quick. How does this place look? What are we looking at? There's an animal derby course. There's a country club. It's a gated community. There was a lot of zombies to work through there. What else is in that direction, though? There's a radio station. There is some houses. And a general store area. Go take a look there. And that's kind of about it. If we go the other way, there are farms, and then there's Phallus Lake. Phallus Lake does have a bookstore, and it does have a hardware store. So I guess let's go towards Phallus Lake. Let's turn around. Because if we go to Phallus Lake, we also have an opportunity to pick up a different vehicle now that we've kind of started to destroy this one. And we could probably drag a few zombies off this way too. Lead them away from home. Alright. We're on the road again. I need to get my third monitor set up again. That way I can just have the map up. Don't have to tab out of OBS. Either way. Yeah, we've already been over there. We have been at the next one down. Kind of surprised there's not more farms in this direction. Oops, get back on the road. Stop being a crazy driver. There's this car crash, huh? That one's often there, though, now that I think about it. Come down this way, there's another house. And a lot of deer. Nope! Dang it. Well, waste not, want not. Something like that. Alright. Pick up. We'll butcher it when we get back to base. Alright. How much is... Oh wow, that takes up a lot of space. Not what I wanted to do. But that will give us some food to work with. Alright. So there's this house. We have not been here. And that is quite evident by how many zombies are here. Alright, let's kill the one that's behind us. Come on. Alright. Got rid of you, so now our back is clear. Take you out with the tire iron. That key ring likely has a key for the house here. Well, at least I left the car running, which acted as a diversion. Alright, nothing good on you. This is doing a pretty good job of knocking zombies down for me. Using the tire iron. Alright. Another one here. Fall over. Thank you. Ugh. Coming from behind, huh? Well, we can take care of that problem. Fillet knife, digital watch. Oh, wow. Alright. Some of these houses. Why are there so many zombies out here? The zombie apocalypse started pretty quickly. You'd think they wouldn't have had time to get all the way out here. In these numbers. Okay. Alright. Swear I gotta fight a whole army of zombies just for, like, 2 tin cans and a pile, of unreadable books. And some pants. Can't forget the pants. Cannot forget the pants. Okay, you had some weaponry. Nothing really good on you. Nor any reason why there'd be a cop out here. Because there's no cop car or nothing. How did they get here? Come on. Fall over, lady. Thank you. Just needed your watch. Oh, Jesus. And some more. And fall over. Go to sleep. Do something. There we go. Gotcha. Alright. Where... Question is... Or, I was going to say, the question is, are you in the closet or are you in the bedroom? And you were in the closet. Alright. Nothing good on the book stand. It's over here. Bell pepper, kitchen knife. I'll take that. Oh, you guys are terrible about your books and your book choices. Tracking the Valuetech radio. All right. Nothing good there. And what about here? All right. So is this one of the TVs that I can put something on? Yes. So let's take that exposure survival and play it. There we are. Yeah, I don't think anything else will give us skill points. Let's start moving things over into our backpacks. We are getting heavy. Oh, hey, it gave us... This one's trapping. Okay. That's not bad. We can make do with trapping skill points. Nope. Nothing we need in there. We can take the honey, the fruit jam, crackers, can of oats, and the coffee. Always can deal with coffee. Let's eat half this bag. What's in here? Ooh, more buckets. I will take those. We're gonna need more buckets. Is there anything else? Nothing here really for us, so let's just get back to the car. Not the best area, but we did pick up the food we've needed today. And we can put these away. Ooh. And we got more buckets. We can use more buckets. Oh, I should check that before we drive off the mailbox. Okay, it's just more flyers. We do not need to grab those at the moment. Bunch of zombies moving off into the woods over where we just were. One of the lakes near Phallus Lake. Here is... This should be... Yeah, gas station over here. This is a restaurant, but the gas station... Okay. Gas station across the road. That's not a terrible amount of zombies. Still a lot, but not terrible. We could probably manage at least to clear a little bit of this out. There. Come on. We got this. Come on. Well, that guy was old and arthritic. Okay, we got 2 more, 3 more, 4, 5, 8. Okay. I just wanted to get a good idea of what we're dealing with here, and, well, that is 5. Alright. I mean, it's a fair number of zombies. If we can move them off this way a little ways. Come on. Not going to try and do the honking the horn thing, because that's just going to pull the zombies from everywhere in town. We don't want to do that if we're just trying to clear one parking lot. So clear one parking lot, you just kind of drive around in circles, get everybody's attention. Come on. Whoops. Oh. What's a little bit more engine damage? As long as this thing doesn't start stopping on me. Come on. No, stop. Well, there goes another one. Come on. Keep following the birdie. Keep your eyes on the birdie. There we go. There we Okay, yeah, there's a good use for the backup button, or backup beeper. Hey, Dixie. Welcome to the stream. Just trying to lure a few zombies out of town here. Come on. Alright. Get out of here. There we go. Then just dip off to the side far enough away that they don't see me anymore. Sneak in, take out the one zombie that's here. Yeah, fine, screw it. This truck's already screwed anyways. There are some vehicles over near here that we could probably take instead. Oh, gee, never mind. This is just getting worse. Okay. Yeah, because you see all these, and they're just migrating that way. Alright, can we get... There's a raccoon. What are we looking at down here? Police station. That's rather underpopulated. The good book. There's only the one zombie here so far. Alright. 2 zombies. Come here. Maintenance level 1. There we go. Okay, now I actually got an idea of what was in there. Let's crouch and try to sneak through here, so as to avoid attracting more zombies. But otherwise, we look to be in an alright place here. Let's clear out the rest of the building. Okay, nothing there. They must be in the bathroom. Yep. Yeah. Why are you in a bathrobe? In a bookstore? That makes no sense. Whatever, but still makes no sense. Anything in that backpack? Yeah, a few books. But no skill books. Alright. Tracking 1. Okay. Let's prioritize tier or level 1 books. Carpentry 1. We've already got the electricals. Maintenance 1. And 2 and 3. Masonry 2. Metalworking. Mechanics 2. Shoot. Well, that didn't last long. Oh, crap. At least it seems like he just ripped clothing. Let's double check it. Yep, we're good. I would have been annoyed if that had been what ends the run right there. Foraging 1, animal care, butchering, okay, tailoring. In fact, let's grab both of those. Butchering 2. We already got tailoring 1 on us. Welding, we don't need welding 1. Do I already have? I did already have. Alright, so we got a few books. Nothing great. Napping 2 and 3. Carving 1 we don't need. Carving 2 we could use. Anything? That's it. Okay. And these 2 were nothing good. Alright, let's get back out to the van. What's our pants look like? Because I know pants are full, those are full. Why'd they scratch? Oh, they got our boots. Those dirty, no good, rotten. They scratched my boots. Alright. Let's put some of these books away. Oh, that's not going to be very good. We're already full up. Can't put too much more away. Alright. Well, we did come for what... There's more zombies showing up. I'm gonna go try and get into the back room. Because there was a storage shelf back there. I just want to take another quick look. Fishing 1, we do need that. Did I miss anything back here that's useful? No. Well, let's check the back shelves. Battery and nails, screwdriver, radio, and iron pipe. I might as well take the 1 nail. Alright. Let's get back out to the van and get out of here. We got to the one store that I really wanted to get into, which was the bookstore. How this didn't have zombies surrounding it, I don't know. But I'm not going to complain about getting what I wanted. Let's just tail out of town quick. It is late, we're heavy, we're hungry. Alright, and I'm going to have to pause for a moment because I drank too much coffee before the stream. Okay. Oh. Back to the house. That's actually a very good question. Should I try to make it back to base, or should I just... Oh, yeah, because even if we get back to base, I'm still going to have to fight something. Eh, not the end of the world. Might be better to go home. That way we can take care of some of these things. And empty out our inventory here. Before we try to make any more moves. Whew. Oh. I was trying to avoid hitting more, but... Next time, we may have to walk in from further away to try to see about that step van over there. What are you doing, step van? I know if Craze is watching, he appreciated that joke. Alright, yep. It's just, yeah, we got plenty of time to get home. Assuming we don't hit another deer. Fine. Eating actually brought our weight limit back up, right? That actually helps us. Let's put the Value Tech radio back. Okay. And there's that. Okay, we're not... Yeah, Fellis Lake is not far from our home, right? Or where we're building home. What we're calling home, there we go. Though we really don't have much built there yet, it's still the base of operations in what will be home. Let's see, here's our turn off. And we still got, I think last I saw there was 2 zombies working their way around. 2, that might be a 3rd one behind the tree. There's another one on the bridge. Oh, come on. That was not that close. Alright. I know I was that close, but still I can pretend in my own mind. Yeah, this is good. The air quality over here is getting bad. If I can find a respirator, that'll help us a lot. Come on. Go down. There. Got anything? No, they're all hanging out way over there. We're good. Yeah, you don't want to hang out around that smell too much for too long. So let's move this further in. There. And then got the deer. We need to move it out. Where? Thought I had a plank in here still. Is that in the seat? Yes. Take this and the hammer. Move books back into the back of the truck. Yeah, let's empty out the rest of the backpack. Because we don't need it. We need that knife, though. There. And maybe I should grab the saw just in case we need it. Where did I put the wood saw? Is it all the way at the bottom? No. Is wood saw on us? Also no. Butcher hook. Oh, that's level 3, so we can't do that. Okay. Well. Where's the deer? Thought I had pulled the deer out. I did. Butcher. Okay, so that gives us venison. Not a lot, and they're poor cuts. And they're so poor that they actually give us 0. Doe head. Can't really do anything with that, but we can do something with the deer skull later. Yeah, that deer gave us nothing. That is just the only way to look at that. We got nothing from that. I was hoping we'd get a whatchamacallit. A skin. There we go. I'm sure I just clicked the wrong thing to get a skin out of it, but let's destroy this for fuel. And no. We need to get something for burning. There we go. Got a flyer. And the smell over here is terrible still. So all of our water buckets look like they're tainted again. Okay. Let's put the water buckets that are tainted in. Let them get untainted. There we go. Untainted water. Don't know what good these are going to be because they're, you know, 0. But let's see. Yeah, we can't even eat these. Okay. That's weird. I know that if you hit an animal, you no longer get as much food from it, but I thought we'd still get something. Either way, let's start reading a book. What could I... We still got Glass 1 going. Napping 2. At which point we just had to get up to napping level 3. Same with masonry. Which, getting up to masonry 3 is not world ending. Let's put this away. Alright. Double check our surroundings before we do anything. Then we start, let's eat. And go to bed. Not in a great position, but we're not in a bad spot either. Yeah, I know, we're getting a little sad, a little depressed because of our circumstances, sleeping in a car, alive. You know, the zombies are where they're at, and we're not one of them. We have a lot to be sad about, guys. Where did I put Carpentry 1? Kind of want to read that one real fast, at least somewhat. So that we get a multiplier for any carpentry we're already doing. So we do need to get at least Carpentry 3. Alright. We're about halfway. That's good enough for the moment. Let's put that bottle away. Or that book away. Now. Do we have a bag? Let's just flip this over. Do we have a sack? We have a sack. Sack has some wheat in it. We can fix that. A lot of wheat seeds. There we go. One sack. Let's grab a shovel. We've got one. Pretty sure we do. Some kind. We've got a gardening trowel. Something. Pretty sure we had grabbed something. Just where is it? Pickaxe. Not. Here we go. Gardening trowel. Knew we had it somewhere. So, zombie coming up along the river there. There's clay. So that'll be 16, 24. Got plenty of zombies to deal with in the long run, but can do this. Let's get that clay taken out of the bag. Go back into search mode for a moment. Is anything we can find? Hey, we got bones. What's here? Oh, yeah, those will pop up every time. Kind of annoying that they do, but whatever. What can we do with the bone pieces? I suppose we can carve them. But what can we carve with them? No. Carve fishing or fleshing tool? No. Bone pieces. We can make a large bone bead if we had the hand drill. We can also make a knife item out of it, I guess. Yeah, sharpened bone, which makes into a bone knife blade. That's not terrible ideas overall, but we can put these away. Put the clay up here. The clay that we do have. We should clean ourselves. It's been a little while since we did that. In fact, it's been quite a while since we cleaned. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, where else? Is there anywhere else along here that'll give us some good old-fashioned clay? Oops. What did F do? Oh, F turns on the lights. Right. Oh. There is clay down this way, I know that. So let's head down this way. Down towards those zombies. So there's this one, there's the next one. Come on. Pick a fight. Fall over, thank you. Alright. What'd you have? Sneakers, not worth. Oh, we got another one here. Alright, another taker. Oh, come on. There we go. Any more? Just get this clay then. Alright, then remove that from the sack so that we can grab more. Get our weapon back out. Anything to worry about? Nothing here. Just got this guy. Oh, well, that... The hitboxes get weird sometimes. Oh, where'd you come from? Fall over. At least this isn't as bad as some of the fights we've had lately. And there's a railroad track down here. Okay. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. There we go. That gives us enough clay to get started, but not enough to do everything. So we need more. What I should do is look at the map. See where we're at here versus where's a likely spot. Alright. Well, it's not great either direction we go, but this way is definitely better. Probably cross over to the other side of the road. Or other side of the river. Rather. And we can take a look and see how far down we can see. Yeah, nothing immediate. Let's focus towards stones. The one thing I've learned is that, yes, your vision is dulled while you're doing this, but you can see. So you'll notice, you'll see zombies if they enter your field of vision. You just won't hear them as well. Okay. Would it have been better to go the other side of the river? That's just a tree branch. That's mushrooms. Unlikely to be good for us, but we can pick them up. Yeah. Ooh, cricket. That's fish food. We just need a few more pieces of clay to really get started. The river's doing something weird there. I think it's flowing up and it's flowing in. They may have screwed up how they wanted the water dynamics to go there in that corner. So there's a zombie over there coming out of the woods at us. Ah, hey, we can make another axe. Granted, we've got plenty of axes right now. We got materials for more if we need it. Come on, is there going to be any clay? Or am I going to have to make a long trip to go get more clay? Probably going to have to make a long trip. Come here, you. Oh, that is not my weapon. That's my weapon. There we go. Nothing useful on you either. Alright, we'll go a little bit further and then turn back towards home. Alright. I mean, I was right. The other side's not going to be useful at all for this, but this side wasn't much better. Just nothing spawned. Alright, no clay. So we've got 24 currently pieces of clay. Maybe if we go the other way up the river. Oh, you go away. I don't want to deal with you today. Done enough zombie fighting for the moment. Why did I? Whatever. Character decided to jump over the river. Or jump over the bridge. Let's see about... Whoops. No, not F2. I wanted F4. Let's see what's up this way. So maybe we can find some more clay. I know I have to go a ways up to find a spot where it could even potentially spawn, but... Right around there. Oh, I saw you coming out of the woods. Come on. All over. And go there. Just stop being a problem. It's a quick walk. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get lucky and have any clay really to gather. Nope. Yeah, there's really nothing. Okay. Well, it could be worse. Let's just get out of here. That zombie's halfway in the water. We can't swim, but the zombies apparently can. Alright. We'll head home and deal with this problem. Mostly deal with it next time, I think. I mean, I can tell that my voice is getting stronger for this sort of thing, because I can go longer than I have the last time, but... With that, thank you for joining me here by this campfire. It's been lovely having y'all. If you like it, like the stream, it helps the channel. And, you know, you're incredible for being here if you were here the whole time. As always, have a wonderful day.